Hello then viewers, and let me start off by saying thank you for all the comments on last week's video of the AFC Wimbledon save. I appreciate that you've got my back, essentially, and yeah, thanks for listening to me last week. And as we crack on this season then, let's see how we do. So it's a transfer window, and transfer window's always been exciting things, and you can see straight away then that AFC Wimbledon at the start of a new season have made plenty of new additions, viewers, and I'm going to introduce you to them all. As a very quick recap though, 19th position last season, not particularly good. I mean, level on points with the team in 18th, so we'll say a joint 18th, why not? But this season we're trying to crack on a little bit. 20 losses last season was too many defeats. It says there, 22 wins, or around that sort of 21 wins, 20 wins. We'll get you close towards the playoffs, so that's what we're going to aim for this year, and I'm hoping the additions that we've made will help us do just that. So, as I mentioned before, let's run you through the transfers that we've made, but let's start with the outs. So James Hansen has left, the target man that we had at the club that never really featured for me at all last season. 7 appearances, never scored for me. There's a reason he's gone. 47,000 for him though, we'll take it. And Rob McDonald's gone as well. He's packed up his farm and off he went. Bye Rod. And that then brought us to the Eanes. July was a very busy month. I got everything done within about a 2-week period really, and some really nice signings. And one of the nicer ones we've got then is Ryan Sweeney. Ryan Sweeney, the Irishman, then comes in, a solid defensive unit, 6'3", nice physicals, mentals aren't too bad either, but the heading, marking, and tackling is very solid too. That's what we're really looking for in defenders. Good current ability, a little bit of potential as well. And the nice thing for me is that he started his career at AFC Wimbledon before being sold to Stoke, and now after a few loan spells in other divisions, he returns to AFC Wimbledon. So it's a pleasure to bring Ryan Sweeney back. Was a youth player with them, played a few games for AFC Wimbledon, but now finally, as I say, has returned and will be part of the first team and gets his shot at League One, so this should be exciting. Now, strikers. We talked about strikers an awful lot, and we've still got Joe Pigott, but Reece Healy comes in, or Healy? I guess it's Healy. Healy, it sounds a little bit Scottish, as Reece Healy, everybody. But the Reece is spelled a little Welsh, so it's all very confusing. But yeah, good current ability, on loan from Cardiff. Last season scored goals in League 2 for MK Dons, and now has controversially made the switch to us. Hopefully he has an even better time of it. I think he's quite nicely well-rounded, actually. Good pace on him, finishing of 12, first touch is decent too, passing technique, work rate's not too bad, off the ball and composure. 12 is the magic number, apart from his pace, which is 14. But yeah, advance forward. I like to have options in the forward areas, and I think he's a good one. Juanma, John Mum, we could call him. If we could call him John Mum. 22 years of age, Spanish. No, I was going to say Spanish international. He's not. Previously, they have Barcelona and Liverpool, and now he adds AFC Wimbledon to his resume on a free transfer. I think we've picked up ourselves a very good left back here. Still got some potential to him. I think his current ability star rating there is poppycock, to be honest. Good tackling, good marking. Passing's not too bad either. Decent crossing ability. Physicals and mentals are very well rounded. Look, when you look at left backs, you want someone solid and reliable, and I think we may have found someone solid and reliable. Last year, played 25 times for like the youth sides of Liverpool. So he was getting football last season, although not at the most competitive of levels. Next up, Sam Slocum, another free transfer for us, contract to FC Wimbledon. We needed another goalkeeper, so I went and got myself one. Handling reflexes, very good. Physicals aren't too bad, neither is mentals. Probably going to be the backup choice to begin with, but definitely capable of filling in if needs be. We've signed him on a free from Bristol Rovers. Had a loan spell at Lincoln last year. 12 clean sheets, not too bad. 46 in 45 games, not ideal, but yeah, I think a decent backup option who could potentially play as a first-team player as well. Moving on then, Manchester City, a loan signing this time, right on that right-hand side. Little raw, it's fair to say, 21 years of age, the Mexican. I didn't think I'd be signing any Mexican players this window, but we have done. Physically, immediately stands out though. Good agility, pace, acceleration, crossing and dribbling aren't too bad either. Good technique. Some of these mentals obviously have to be worked on, but decent flair too. I think in this division, he's just what you need really. A pacey winger that can get crosses into the box, dribble past opponents. I think we've got ourselves a decent player. Played in the Eredivisie in the previous 2 seasons with Groningen, so to go from the Eredivisie to League One, I don't think it's a bit of a step down, isn't it? But in theory for us, I think that's not too bad at all. It says he's on loan for Manchester City. Manchester City do not appear on his career. Who knows? Next, Matt Grimes. Now, this is a signing I'm very, very happy with. Central midfielder. We'll play in my central midfielder. Play within one of my other central midfielders. No, we'll play in my central midfield. And I think we can all agree, viewers, this is quite the signing. Very, very nice stats on him. Good passing. Stats. Attributes. Sorry, there's a lot of controversy around that in the Football Manager community. These are attributes, and these are stats. It's logical. But a free transfer from Swansea then, you can see, very nicely well-rounded attributes. Good determination, good vision, crossing's very good as well. Long shots, passing, let's say technique's decent, physical's very solid. This is the man. Matt Grimes is the man. And then my final three additions I'm very, very pleased with as well. The first then of which is on loan signing Alfie Jones from Southampton. Yes, viewers, good. Passing defender, ball-playing defender, but can also play in defensive midfield or central midfield if relied upon. So he can do a little bit of everything. Versatility is the key. Last season, we were caught out a little bit because we didn't have players who could play in lots of positions. It meant we were playing people out of position. This season, I don't think that will necessarily be the case. Alfie Jones, welcome. Liverpool fans will recognise Curtis Jones, a young player, played in a little bit of Liverpool's pre-season at the start of this year, but then hasn't really featured for the first team, and in real life didn't feature for the first team very much at all. 2 appearances for him, 1 start though, must be said, and in his non-competitive games, 14 goals. So a goal-scoring midfielder, that's what I like to see. Dribbling, first touch, very, very good. Passing technique, mental's very, very solid for an 18-year-old, as are his physicals. The funny thing about Curtis Jones is he's the backup player and doesn't even start in my system. You'll see why now. Somehow, viewers, we're paying a king's ransom is how. We're paying £18,000 a month. But Emi Buendia from Norwich. Of course, Norwich flying in the Championship in real life right now, and Buendia is a massive factor of that. A very good technical player, Argentine. Norwich sort of featured him very little last season, so I thought, well, if they're not going to be playing him, we'll get him in. It's costing me 180k for the whole season, so 18 grand a month for 10 months. Of course, that's the length of a season. But you can see why. Physically, very, very good. Mental's very good too. Dribbling first touch, he's very complete. Passing is the only thing I wish he had slightly more of. Work rate, I'm not too worried about. I don't want him to defend that much at all. But yeah, shadow striker. And the theory of buying 2, you might think, why have you bought in 2 quite good shadow strikers? Well, because if he's going to be so pivotal to us, Buendia, we're going to need someone who's equally as good to come in and fill his shoes, and Curtis Jones can do that. So having 2 of them, if Buendia is playing sort of an hour into a game and he's not really clicking, Curtis Jones comes in and we're laughing. So you can see here then, this is the system that we've selected for this season. The only problem at the moment is Civic is unavailable and injured, which means that she has to go out to that right hand side, but it does give you the opportunity to create a new back 2 with Alfie Jones and Sweeney at the back. Wanma at the back as well. So the back line has changed very radically. McDonald still keeps his place in goal, and Pinnock is still at left wing, with Hartigan still in the centre. But you can see that new 4-piece there. Antuna, Grimes, Buendia and Healy up front so far. A really solid side. Piggott, of course, will count himself unlucky not to be part of this. And in fact, he can be on the bench instead of Shola Ramiobi on this occasion, who's still with the club, viewers. I'm not exactly pleased about it. But regardless, I think you can all agree now we've got ourselves quite the team. I think I've formed a nice side here. And the playoffs, who knows? Who knows? I'm quietly confident. Well, I guess we'll see as the season goes on then. If you look at the League One table, then you can see here some of the sides that have come down are decent-ish. Ipswich got relegated. I mean, that speaks of true life. As well as who else has come down then? Bolton, I believe, have come down, and Burton have come down as well. So they're the sides that have joined us in the Championship. And the teams that have been promoted, I'm not too sure. If we look at the season preview, we can see all of this. MK Dons have joined us, viewers. Now, I was somewhat unaware of this. So when we play the old MK, that's going to be next episode, 100%. Accrington and MK, next episode. MK Dons have joined us in this league. There is a derby at foot, viewers. Oh my word. A derby at foot? A derby at foot? At foot? Whose foot? Anyone's foot. But there's the team then. Let's run you through a game, and we're going to go and play. I've selected too many substitutes. But Scunthorpe is our opening fixture of this league season. I'm curious to see how we get on, frankly. All right then, here we go. Can we do the business with our new look side? Buendia the key. Can we please win this? All right, they've got Lee Novak up front, who I feel like has been around the English leagues forever. Now, I'm quietly confident. I feel like we've got an awfully good chance at doing something today. Right then, come on, now, show me what you can do. First game of the season. I'm quite excited. I feel like I mention this every time, but I want people that are coming new to the series to know the situation. These videos aren't as frequent as previous series. I'm just trying to get my mojo back a little bit. But I will say, I am streaming more on Twitch. I'm currently doing a network game with fellow Football Manager creator Proudy as Buendia with a chance. He's called Emmy on this, so I quite like that. He's got a little nickname already. I'm doing a network game at the moment in the Premier League. I'm Bournemouth, he's Burnley, and we're trying to survive second season of the Premier League. It's fascinating. Twitch.tv/Dr. for more, or follow me on Twitter when I tweet about it. As Pinnock puts a ball in, Sweeney's getting it under that, and it's nice to see AFC Wimbledon have highlights in a game, and they seem to be possession based with us attacking, which is nice as they clear it. But we've pinned them in right now, and they're gonna have to do something to get out of this, but they don't do it very successfully as Hartigan picks it up, finds Buendia, touch out of his feet. He's hit the post. I mean, early signs are good, viewers. Early signs are good. Pinnock, free kick. No, not this time. We get under it, but no. Okay, all the chances are ours. This is fantastic viewing. I'm having a lovely time. What will we do next? That's the big question. What will we do next? Scunthorpe so far have offered very little. As we get to... I'm lagging. My voice is lagging as... So the right chance for them. Well wide though. I mean, ambition. Of course, fitness-wise, our pre-season was pretty mixed. We played some good teams, some bad teams. But I think we're ready for this season. I'm more positive. I think transfer-wise, I've done really well. I was going to bring you an episode in the middle of the transfer window and let you know what was going on. But actually, as you saw, it happened all within 2 weeks. I just sort of got everything done. Everything I wanted was got. And here we sit. All right, so far, though, I mean, I've got to think about this season logically. Last year was... poor, I think, by all accounts. I mean, admittedly, right, staying in the league was the key, but it wasn't the most fantastic and exciting season. Whereas this year, I think with the additions we've made, with players like Buendia, we should be looking for more as... Well, we've all seen what's happened. No commentary required. I've Lee Novak, who's been around the leagues, as I say, forever. He lives in League One penalty areas. There we are, then 1-0 Scunthorpe. Deserved. Right, we're going to go slightly more positive, I think. And this change where Buendia comes off and Curtis Jones comes on looks like it's going to happen. In fact, a double change. Curtis Jones is coming on, as is Joe Pigott. And we'll see if these boys can wrestle this back. As a free kick goes to Scunthorpe. I think this is because I've clicked to make changes. I don't think this is a legitimate highlight. Although, the breakaway, as Antuna now can maybe find something. As we're 3-on-2 at the back. If we can find the right pass, it's going in slow motion, viewers. And I'm not sure why. Buendia with a big opportunity. Squandered. Corner for us. Pinnock plays it in. Pigott was there, but it's claimed by the goalkeeper. We've got about 20 minutes then to wrestle this back. People are very frustrated. No one more than me. Anxious, motivated, disinterested, frustrated, anxious. Then she's going through all the emotions. Pinnock, free kick. Oh, he's just sailed it wide. 5 minutes left to go. This is not how we wanted to start a new season. There's still time, though. Another highlight has come our way. Can we get under the ball? We can. Hartigan gets it. Out to Antuna. Now, can he get a ball into the centre? It sort of goes all the way across. Pinnock's going to pick it up on his least favoured right foot. But he finds Hartigan, who strikes and scores. And AFC Wimbledon level things against Scunthorpe. That's what we're looking for. That's quite the strike, to be fair, left-footed. I feel like I ruined it a little bit with the dancing and the singing, but at least I'm having fun. We're into injury time. It looks as if that's going to be that, a 1-1. After being 1-0 down, I'm not sure how good Scunthorpe are. That's part of the issue, I guess. I'm not sure where they stand. I noticed MK Dons have lost their first game of the season. That's a little bit embarrassing, if you don't mind me saying so. But AFC Wimbledon, job done. 1-1. Job done. 1-1. We'll take it. I think opening day, you just don't want to lose, right? And to have a bit of a comeback late doors, that'll get the fans behind us. Yes, come on. Let's just check to see where Scunthorpe are predicted to come this season. 13th. So a good result. Right then, that is going to bring us to the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like on it. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. And with love, with care, genuine love and care at the moment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.